What's up, Facebook? All right. Guys, these are not the most comfortable thing for me to hop on and do, but I was inspired yesterday by one of my friends who hopped on and shared the fact that, you know, so many of us have different things going on in life. And, you know, on social media, a lot of times you don't see that. And so just like in talking about how important it is for people to put themselves out there, for people to open up about different things going on in their life. Just opening themselves up and being transparent. Hey, Denise, I miss you, girl. And just being transparent in life because, so often I think we get caught up in social media and what people's lives look like. And, that's a whole nother topic. And hey, Brenda, I'm telling you, my head is all over the place. I've had so many conversations today with people. And one of the things that I wanted to get on here and share about, and God knows I may go off on, a tangent out in left field, but I was sharing, hey Nikki, I was sharing, with one of my friends this morning how a couple weeks ago, my son got in the car after school and immediately started crying. Look, you all know kids are completely different, every single one of them. And my youngest is one that I do not have to overly punish or take things from. He's very, very good at, being hard enough on himself. And I'm not sure where he got that from. But he got in the car and was very upset because he was not doing good in one of his classes. And he was giving up. And I looked at him and I said, dude, this is like a baseball game. You got a whole lot of innings left in this semester and you're already giving up. That's like getting up in the first inning of your baseball game, striking out, and then hanging your head and feeling like it's over before the second inning even comes. So, how many of you are facing challenges like that in your life? Maybe parenting, because God knows, look, y'all, we're going to fail as parents. The most important thing that we can do as a parent is to let our kids know that we love them to the moon and back, but we're going to fail. And I, for one, have gone back and apologized for overreacting to my kids. It's okay for them to see that I'm human and I make errors too. But, how many of you are striking out in the first inning of your business, of your career, of, a relationship, of parenting, and you just throw in the towel and walk away? Because I think a lot of times, we're fearful of failure. And you can be afraid of failure and you can decide not to move forward and stay in your safe comfort zone. But guess what? You're not going to grow. You're not going to grow as a person. And in my opinion, we are placed here to grow every single day for the rest of our lives. This is a journey. And so if I were, to go with, the standards that society places on us, that you go to college, you get out, you get a job, and that's it. And you don't educate yourself anymore. You don't learn anything different. You just be complacent and be okay with staying there. And, to me, that's a really sad way to live. Like I'm in nature, so I'm thinking nature, whether, you're educating yourself on birds or, weather or whatever it is, we should always be growing. We should always be in a forward motion. And when those failures strike and, you get up to bat in the first inning, and you strike out, I sincerely hope that you will stand up and you will brush yourself off and you will continue forward and you will look at that like Guys, life is not all rainbows and butterflies. People that are putting that on social media, I'm telling you right now, they're lying. Because we don't want to be vulnerable. We don't want to put ourselves out there. And guess what? Like, my life has been far from perfect. Far from perfect. And there were so many times that I could have thrown in the towel and given up because of where I'm at or what just happened, or, feeling like I was failing as a single mom. Like, there are so many times that I could have rolled over and given up, but you can't do that. You can't do that. Like, for yourself, you can't do that. You can't do that for those people that are watching, especially if they're little people watching. Teach them that it's okay to fall down. It is not okay to stay down. And so many of us fall down and we stay down, or we get to our knees and we crawl to the next location because, God forbid, we fail again. Failure is part of life. Any success that I have, I promise you, it's been built upon failure after failure after failure. And so, I guess I'm coming to you with this message today just saying, don't look at your life like you get 3 strikes and you're out. Because that's not how you should look at it. You need to look at every situation that has held you down, every situation where you feel like you have failed or you have fallen. And you need to look at the situation and say, what can I learn from this? I don't make mistakes. I learn. So I have failures, and yes, I make mistakes, but I don't look at them like that. I look at them like a growing experience. I look at them like it's a lesson in my life. And if I make, I used to get in these, places where the same things would happen again and again and again and again. And why does this keep happening to me? Guess what? It's because I wasn't learning from the failure or the mistake. And until I learned from it, until I could walk away and know the lesson in that, I was going to keep repeating it. So if you're one of those out there like me who, are, hey, Stephanie, if you're one of those out there like me that, are repeating the same mistakes again and again and again, and you just don't get why the same things keep happening, I challenge you to look at it and find what you are missing. Because I promise you, you're missing something. There is a lesson to be learned in every failure, in every mistake. There is always, always a lesson to learn and room to grow. Don't you dare give up on yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. Be graceful. Give yourself a little grace, like my friend said yesterday. Love on yourself. Be okay with the fact that you are human and shit happens. And we're not going to be perfect. And the people that you're following on Facebook or Instagram, that their lives look perfect, I'm telling you, I know some of them personally, and they're not perfect. They're not. Live out loud. Live your life out loud. Own where you've tripped. Own where you've fallen. Learn from the lesson. But for the love of God, do not stop. And do not give up on yourself. I hope that this hit one person. If you caught me live, let me know where you're catching me from. And if you're catching this on replay, #replay in the comments. All right, guys, I got to go get my kiddos. I hope you all have a blessed day. Bye.